the term road hockey, taking that kind of mentality to it. Maybe what does that look like for you, road hockey?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they're obviously aggressive and, they trust their ability to skate and get back into position. So for us, it's about, being dynamic and moving the puck. And I think maybe simplifying a little bit as well. I think, we've had these stretches before in the past and we've always bounced back. So I'm confident that our group will.
Go front row left, Bob.
Leon, just a thought. Back at home, here at Rogers Place, what are you expecting tonight in terms of just the atmosphere?
Yeah, I think it's going to be special, but we got to give them a reason to be special, right? We have to come out and put our game in order and find our game early and just be better really than last night. So excited to be back at home in front of our fans.
We'll go third row on the right, Derek.
Hey, Leon, how you doing?
Good.
Just want to ask you, yesterday Matthias Ekholm we were talking about Darnell being hurt and Evander being hurt, and Matthias Ekholm said, everyone's got something at this point. I guess you played 2 years ago on one foot. Just want to ask you about the grind and how everyone is trying to keep as healthy as possible, but it's just so hard when you're playing every other night.
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of answered your own question there. It's just really hard to recover because you play every other night, right? There's not a lot of time for rest and a lot of injuries and a lot of the things that are going on. The only thing that helps is rest, and you just don't get that. So it's hard. I get a lot of respect for really everyone in the playoffs, everyone in the league, what everyone plays through. I've been there, unfortunately, and it's really hard, but things you do for the love of the game.
Front row on the right, Mark.
Speaking of love of the game, you guys have played playoff series, one in Pacific, two in Pacific time zone. You played Dallas and Central. Now you're playing an Eastern time zone team. Florida has played one time out of their time zone since late January. Is that an advantage for Florida, or is that an advantage now for Edmonton?
Probably the wrong guy to ask here, but I'm sure it plays a factor in some type of way, but when the game starts, your adrenaline kicks in and you're just playing the game. So I don't know how much the time change at that point in time really matters. Maybe your sleep rhythm a little bit, but not sure if it's a positive or a negative for either team. Same row, Pierre.
Leon, can you talk about avoiding league discipline for your hit on Barkov? And again, if you've had a chance to look at it, what was your take on what you were trying to do there?
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it. First of all, I think we all know that I'm not a player that plays with an intent to injure anybody by any means. I have no track record of that. I'm not a player that enjoys that part of the game, injuring other players or anything like that. I caught him in an unfortunate spot. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Can't stress it enough. I'm not someone that wants to or plays the game of hockey wanting to injure anybody.
We'll take a few more in English. Front left, Tony.
Morning, Leon. Of course, when you guys are entering the zone, Florida Panthers have 3 guys set on the blue line. Is it just a matter of attacking with more speed, or what other components need to be going right for your team to kind of break that?
Yeah, I think we just need to simplify a little bit. I think we got a little too cute with it last game. And obviously we have players that can create off the rush, but they're a very disciplined team in terms of, holding lines and F3 and staying tight on their gaps. So, we just have to find other ways and better ways to create some offense. Sometimes that's not directly off the rush.
2 more in English, third row on the left.
There we go. Leon, I just wanted to get your thoughts on playing with Dylan Holloway. He's somebody who's been elevated up the lineup here with you for a lot of these playoffs. What do you think of his game and where it's kind of evolved throughout this season? Yeah, I think he's been great. I think he's taken big steps, especially these playoffs. He's had some really, really good games, and it's a great experience for a young kid, to go through these moments, these high pressure moments, and
He's handled it really, really well. He's a very mature kid, and I think there's a lot more potential and a lot more for him to get to.
Last one, fourth row on the right.
Leon, this team has dealt with different challenges over the season. How do you feel that you guys have dealt with this challenge that you're currently under leading into this game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a big challenge. No, our backs are against the wall. There's no doubt about that. But that being said, we need to win one game at home. That's where our focus is at. Win one game and take it from there.